I'm bringing a lecture of terror, correcting not an error. So listen to what I have to say to you, fella. If you're drinking an alcohol, you cannot stand up straight. No way, cause if you're drunk, then you wind up in the junk yard. Or shit, I say the graveyard. You need to think before you drink because your ship is gonna sink. Think before you drink, sipping on the gin and juice, puffing on the endo. You know it's got to go. No disrespect to my man Doggy Dog, creeping through the fog and stepping through the smog. So yes, y'all coming through the school halls. It's the one disco jam with the mic inside my hand with pure knowledge, but never been to college. If you're drinking an alcohol, then you stand to take a fall. CH3, CH2, and OH. It's the MOH. True brothers and no fake. So step aside if you wanna drink and drive. Coming from the east side, don't take a ride on the far side. Think before you drink to the ones up on the block. Think before you drink if you love hip hop. Think before you drink if you're out there busting shots, kid. Think before you drink, kid. Think before you drink.
Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think, my man.
You should think before you drink. This is a fact. If you're drinking and driving, that's whack. In fact, if you're white or black, it still doesn't matter, cause you're serving your own life on a death platter. You might as well go and commit suicide. You can't drive when you're drunk, believe me, I've tried. Straight from the heart because it gets no deeper. Too much alcohol, you be chilling with the grip keeper. But yo, this is not a tale from the crypt. It's straight up knowledge from the dome and the lips. I slipped way back in 1993, drinking and driving, then I crashed into a tree. Jumped out the car, but I didn't get far. On my left arm and my leg was a scar. The car was total and beer was going out of the window that was broken, and the whole car was smoking. You might think it sounds funny or sick, but yo, this is a true story from the lunatic. Yes, I learned my lesson and learned to count blessings. Think before you drink, that's what I'm stressing. Ain't no party like a MOH party, but I think before I drink the Bacardi. I'm not dissing anybody that drinks because I drink myself, but first I think. Teenagers wanna be down and act cool, I can understand that, but think first, that's the rule.
Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think, my man. Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think, my man.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Another baby got killed cause in her mom she had trust. And now her mom weeps and weeps, but it's too late to reach and should've thought before she took the drink. Vehicle homicide. Now explain to your son how his little sister died, because his eyes is full of tears. His sister is dead because of a couple of beers. Think before you drink, yo, the message is true. Before you start sipping on the gin and juice, think before you drink, yo, it's not a game. You done got so drunk you can't pronounce your name, but you think you're the Mac Black. They tell you don't drink and drive, but you can handle all that. So you start to creep and creep, rolling up the block in your big fat Jeep, not knowing that death is sitting ahead before you get up the block. Pronounce.
Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think, my man. Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think, my man. Think before you drink. Think before you drink. Think before you drink.
I never heard of it. Damn wrong.
La kuwao malaika.
I love you. I love you.
I'm bringing a lecture of terror, correcting not an error. So listen to what I have to say to you, fella. If you're drinking an alcohol, you cannot stand up straight. No way, cause when you're drunk, then you wind up in the junk yard, or should I say the graveyard. You need to think and don't you drink because your ship is gonna sink. Thinking don't you drink, sipping on the gin and juice, puffin' on the endo. You know it's got to go. No disrespect to my man Doggy Dog. Creeping through the fog and stepping through the smog. So yes, yes, y'all, coming through the school halls. It's the one disco den with the mic inside my hand with pure knowledge, but never been to college. If you're drinking the alcohol, then you stand to take a fall. You'll see H3, CH2, and OH. It's the LOH. We true brothers and no fakes, so step aside. If you wanna drink and drive, coming from the east side, don't take a ride on the far side. Thinking don't you drink to the ones up on the block. Thinking don't you drink if you love hip hop. Thinking don't you drink if you're out there busting shots, kid. Thinking don't you drink, kid. Thinking don't you drink. Thinking don't you drink. Thinking don't you drink. Thinking don't you drink. Think, my man.
You should think. And don't you drink, come in exact. If you're drinking and driving, that's whack. In fact, if you're white or black, it still doesn't matter, cause you're serving your own life on a death platter. You might as well go and commit suicide. You can't drive when you're drunk, I know it, I've tried. Straight from the heart because it gets no deeper. Too much alcohol, you be chillin' with the crypt keeper. But yo, this is not a tale from the crypt. It's straight up knowledge from my dome and my lips. I slipped. Way back in 1993, I was drinking and driving, then I crashed into a tree. Jumped out the car, but I didn't get far. On my left arm and my leg, there was a scar. The car was total and beer was pouring out of the window that was broken, and the whole car was smoking. You might think it sounds funny or sick, but yo, this is a true story from the lunatic. Yes, I learned my lesson and learned to count blessings. Think and don't you drink, think and don't you drink, think and don't you drink, think, my man.
Think and don't you drink, think and don't you drink, think and don't you drink, think, my man. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Another baby got killed cause in the mom she had trust. But now her mom, she weeps and weeps. But it's too late to weep, she should've thought before she took the drink. Vehicle homicide. Now explain to your son how his little sister died. Because his eyes is full of tears. His sister is dead because of a couple of beers. Thinking don't you drink, yo, this message is true. Before you start sipping on the gin and juice. Thinking don't you drink, yo, it's not a game. You done got so drunk you can't pronounce your name. Oh, but you think you're the Mac Black. They tell you don't drink and drive, but you can handle all that. So you starts to creep and creep, rolling up the block in your big fat Jeep.
I gotta survive, so don't test me. And if I'm stepping to you wrong, then correct me. But if you correct me in a manner that I might not like dynamite, I might ignite, explode, blowing up the FM mode. Back in high school, I was on the honor roll. Psych, I was only playing. It sounds good in my rhyme, so it's staying. Yo, back to the subject at hand. I gotta survive and stepping out the quicksand with the hand. From a man Disco Dan, Coup de Rock makes the triangle. You still don't understand? I gotta survive, that's why I'm rapping. I pay my bills with my skills. At least I'm not jacking, I'm attacking. My father taught me how to survive, so I send a shout out because he kept me alive, and that's word up. You can get hurt up. If your crew ain't saying nothing, then shut up. If you wanna say something, then bring it, and let me how the minds of the hood can swing it. If you like this jam, then sing it. If I was a beat, this beat I sting it. But I ain't no beat, cause I'm a human. I gotta survive, that's what I'm doing.
I gotta survive it, I gotta survive it, I gotta survive in order to stay alive. I gotta survive it, I gotta survive it, I gotta survive in order to stay alive.
I got to survive and do my best to stay alive. Cause if you step into me wrong, you commit suicide. Support my wife and kid with a comfortable crib. Yeah, my beautiful home. In other words, it's where I live. Keeping money in the bank. Come on, kid, you know I'm able. Food up in the cabinet, many crumbs up on the table. But no, I'm not bragging. We always had enough. I took notes from my father, kid. I gotta be tough. Big up to my pops. And yeah, my mom's too. Cause if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be a crew. Ooh, it make me feels good that I'm down with the hood. Yeah, the minds of the hood. Cause these are my brothers, kid, my second family. It's the D-I-S-C-O, and that's me. Disco, tearing up the show, but if you think that you can flow, come on, then let's go. But oh, the clock is running, time's up. I got to survive, is the name of this cut.
I gotta survive, I gotta survive, I gotta survive in order to stay alive. I gotta survive, I gotta survive, I gotta survive in order to stay alive. I gotta survive, I gotta survive, I gotta survive in order to stay alive.
survive, stay alive. Open your eyes and realize I got to get mine. I'm a victim, not a replicant. Don't only have to watch the white, but watch the black. Yeah, I said the black man, you know your brother. Throughout history, we killed one another. Now you want a song talking about survival? You want survival? Then read your Bible. A lot of rappers selling out today. They can't survive. They're looking for an easy way. At first you were so against sex. Now you wanna shoot. Yo, tell me what's next. Started all soft. Now you think you're hard. Black bikinis and Timberlands. Yo, that's whack. You get whacker and whacker. Hammer on a cracker. Up down with Robert Brooks and a Green Bay Packers.
I gotta survive. I gotta survive.